be named. So, yes, we got some history, but of course, that sort of ideology bleeds over into Ultimate really well. We're seeing just a lot more respect shown to more kind of one-off and nuanced characters. Wisdom, of course, being in that category of player, about to do some damage here. Jade, it's Jade, that's right. Big shout out to Jade. If you're watching, I ain't forgot about you, okay? You got your name in the history books with Rod. Big shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat for tuning into this. I know this has been a long term and you've been here all day. If it's been long for me, it's certainly been long for y'all, but let's go ahead and get it. Game number 1 right here, Wisdom, Spence. Let's do it. Send, excuse me. I don't want to throw the government name out.
No, true.
Right, that's like I just revealed Batman's identity.
Yeah, some bill collectors that just found him just because of you. Oh, man. Oh, no.
There we go.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah, he just put the gunman out. He did not care. That's your homie.
Now, this is one of those matches where, like, Wisdom's really going to have to try to pick Ness's weaknesses apart because in a lot of ways, Ness just really outclassed the Duck Hunt all the way around. Might not have the best projectile system, I suppose. I mean, PK Thunder certainly gets the job done in this case here specifically because Duck Hunt has a hard time getting back to the stage, but gets outboxed. You know, don't want to trade with Ness. I mean, you really, again, I can't stress it enough, you know, the finesse game has to be great. There is no margin for error in your combos. There is no time for trade.
Pest.
Oh, wait. It was Prince Ramen. Prince Ramen, sorry.
Ramen? Okay.
Prince Ramen, not TLTC. My apologies. Sorry, I'm getting, you know, with friends, when you get old, you know, the first thing that goes to memory, and then the hair, and then everything else after that.
Oh, no, not the hair,
The hair, listen, the hair is, but yes, Prince Ramen, big shout out to you. I ain't forgot about you either. I just forgot your name. I didn't forget the Palu, though.
All right, so we got Sin in 113 damage, still relatively safe, going against Duck Hunt. All right there on the ledge.
Right, dangerous position to be in. We've seen Wisdom do some great things, but quite great enough. And this is where Duck Hunt could kind of struggle. You know, you always need that setup. You don't have too many just stray raw hits. Now, you do have the ability to catch Ness in the air. Of course, people sleep on up air and back air. That duck, I don't know what type of duck that is, but that duck be ducking, all right?
Looking pretty delicious, too. Oof, oh gosh, just tons of damage. That's one thing that it's kind of sad sometimes, you know, when you're playing Duck Hunt, you know, you're gonna get hit by your own can, man.
Yeah. It's inevitable.
Yeah, he's getting out of the way. He's like, you know what? I watched Luma challenge that thing multiple times. It only worked once.
But the great thing about that is that to be on that position on the platform, you don't really risk too much. I mean, he ate an up air, but, you know, as high as Ness jumps, I mean, Duck Hunt's not coming up there to get him. So still good. And great position for both players to be in. That's right. Get out of that up B and nair immediately. No back throw.
Oh, gosh, that's a back throw.
There it is. Can we get a second one? Yes. He always has to roll away from the ledge. Kind of wondering if Sen is going to pick up on those habits.
Back. Shout out to the coming.
Okay.
Runs in, up airs.
A bit of an anti-air there. You notice that Ness spends a good chunk of time in there. Not saying that he needs to, okay, because Ness can certainly get the job done on ground. But in the airs, when magic literally happens, figuratively and literally for Ness. Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh. I can't even get grabbed there. All right, he's going to make it back to the stage. Can coming off, blowing up Duck Hunt. Oh, no. As I just spoke about a couple of minutes ago, it's like, you know, sometimes it sucks because you just know that there are times you're going to take damage from your cannon. Take more than some damage here. That was a stock.
There you go.
Oh, no, his hat. He's bald. That's what happens when you get old.
That makes two of us. That's why I got my hat on.
Okay, up here. It's going to end it. He's sitting at 23%.
Yeah, change my name to Baldy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and we've seen this method of play style here from Sam. Actually, we've seen a lot, and that's the great thing about a player of this caliber is I think they can wear multiple hats, with just like dictating which way the match is going to go. But here, you know, just forcing opponents that they know they can into the ledge here is where like players like Sen and Goblin just really thrive.
Gosh, get hit with the clay pigeon. Another can on the stage. That Thunder does an amazing job of just really tossing it off at a. Eesh, and that nair, is that really going to kill?
Oh, no, it's not, but
he's going to come back double high, and that back air. You know what? My stage.
Well, still a great effort here by both players, and I think the great thing about the way Wisdom pilots Duck Hunt is that he's not allowing Sen to kind of steamroll over him because he's not enticing that type of fight. And, I mean, that could just be obviously him knowing the matchup. Of course, he's a competent player. You know, when you have a character like Duck Hunt, you probably know deep down. As much as I would like to trade buttons with Ness, it ain't happening that type of way.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. So I have to, no matter what the deficit is, I have to stick to the play style at hand. Now, I'm not saying that he can't adjust on the fly and switch it up ever so slightly, but for the most part, I have to keep this player at bay. I have to try to catch him. I have to anti-air him out of my existence. When I catch him off stage, there is no margin for error. Okay, obviously send just a little bit quicker to the draw.
Here in game number 2, we have Wisdom getting off to a great start. Chaining a couple of up airs, getting his gunman out, his can on the ground.
That's right.
Amazing job of controlling space. Play pigeon here. And I feel like Wisdom, like when you think about Duck Hunt, you just think about like all of his really annoying moves, and a lot of people see him as a very campy character, but I feel like the way that Wisdom has been playing today has been pretty aggressive, man. Like, he's not letting the game come to him. He's going to it, most definitely.
That's right.
Okay, fair on the gunman.
Oof,
okay, down throw.
Can we get some can management?
Oh, just barely not going to make it there.
Oh, can management here this time, and yes, narrowly escaping. And this is the danger you run, man. When you allow Wisdom to just really dictate the pacing of the match, you don't respect can as much as you should. Or, you're a character like Ness where, like, you really can't afford to run into can too many times on stage, especially not off. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a perfectly timed error to get out of that situation. All right, you got Ness sitting at 154 damage, and then the can, okay, it's going to kill. And, that's where I, like, start to worry sometimes, get him at like 150, and it's just like, is Duck Hunt going to be able to get this kill? Down smash the ledge is going to get rid of that stock.
And Sens just obliterating. Again, playing to those weaknesses, but I want to see it on the other way around as well.
Harassment.
That's right, yes, the up air. I love that. Great situational awareness. You knew it was coming, and you know what? If nothing else, even if you do or don't win this match, at least you can say, you know what, my Duck Hunt combos were always on point.
Oh gosh, all right. Kind of a surprising option there. Not seeing a punish there after either. Ooh, okay. PK fire.
Ooh. Okay. Didn't take too much damage for recovering high. You're going to have to do that here in this matchup, especially when the opponent has PK Thunder and can literally just keep messing you up.
Bear gets Duck Hunt back off stage. It's definitely not where you want to be, but you do have the can to provide yourself some coverage when making it back onto the stage. That's at 119. Air gets him back down onto the stage. Ooh, okay, some nice movement there, but the up air is going to kill. Only at 128, but Ness did have a bit of rage on him. Comes in, just a down throw, up air. What?
Close.
No way, that's killing.
Close, but not quite.
All right, sitting at that 155, down tilt.
Oh, everything.
Man, the gunman coming for him, man.
And he might have been faced the wrong way by mistake. Not exactly sure he was looking for. But whatever the case is, Wisdom, though, back into the money.
Both of these guys sitting at low percents. Second game. All right, got that can coming through.
They sent trying to penetrate that fortress, right there. I'm just going to come right in with dash attack, wasting little to no time. Again, I have to get the pacing of the match back into my favor. Duck Hunt is Wisdom, just all over it.
That's Ness just, yeah, we're going to get this can out of here real quick. I need to be able to move.
It's send, bro. I'm telling you, it's send. It's send.
Oof. Dash attack. Yeesh. Onto the shield. Oh, man. Send really pressuring the shield right now. Got the tech coming through. The last thing you want to do is miss a tech and get hit with a PK fire. Eat 80 damage.
Now, which way is it going to go, though? Another PK Thunder, and wow, I mean, that one was pretty telegraphed enough to pop him off his feet. His back air is going to do it, and Send is sending Wisdom out into the blast zone into a game number 3, unfortunately, with no games on his behalf. Send looking really good, but you know what, though? It is not without challenge. Wisdom putting up a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
Just some slight adjustments that need to be made. The biggest one, of course, is not playing Ness's game. I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but you just cannot allow yourself to fall into that habit of, we're on each other. Who's going to, have the better buttons out of shit? Who's going to have the better buttons up close? Like, that's just not the game.
11 times out of 10, Ness is going to win that fight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So we need to see Wisdom stay back into the cut. And we actually have seen that for the majority of the match. Not to take anything away from him. I want to give Wisdom his flowers. The cam management has been just absolutely amazing, and of course, how he deals with Sen and some of those off-stage moments, especially like right up on the ledge, like using gunmen to try to mess up the recovery options, using Can, has a lot there. I'll need just a little bit more.
Oof, okay, playing it safe, not gonna try and punish that there. Beats him down on the ground. Ooh, okay, there. Gets Ness off of this. Oh, okay. I really like the usage of the aerials that we're seeing from Wisdom today. He sees that PK Thunder coming. We've seen up air. We've seen Nair. Different things to combat it to stop himself from getting damage, and even worse, having a. Ooh, okay. Well, and that's it.
All right.
Mid stage going off top off the page. All right. Tossed right into the can.
Up air. Ooh. Tell you, don't sleep on Duck Hunt's aerials. They're mean.
Actually are like, as you like watch him, it's like, you know what, this area has a bit more tools than you realize. And I think like one of the reasons why people have an issue like realizing that is because getting past the neutral of like understanding how to use the can and all the other projectiles and shenanigans that Duck Hunt has, that you don't even make it to the aerials.
Yeah, I guess you do make a good point. But when those aerials are hitting, man, they are definitely hitting the right way. Uh-oh.
Fires. PK Thunder.
So he go,
oh, no!
Whoa.
Kaboom!
You don't get to see that land very often, but if there was ever a character in this top 8 to get it done,
down air. And another down air. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
And a dead dog?
No, he should be okay. Oh, he saved him!
Yeah.
But obviously he had to recover, so it wasn't intentional.
All right, yeah, but sadly, not able to get that second down air that he wanted. Up smash is going to kill, though.
Despite even all of that, and despite even all that, it's only taking 40%, so this is actually still doable. Okay, I don't want to speak anything to existence. I'm just one of those commentators who are like, I just want to see more games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
He said, you know what, Rod?
Well, goddamn.
He said, F them games, bro. Because we ain't playing around.
Wow. Well, no games.
And like that, we gone.
Wow. Wow, That's all I can say to that.
Yeah.
Talk about commentary curse. It's actually not a real curse because there's delay. However,